me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones.
I ain't one of those.
And got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony.
That's a fair sense.
Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business. Handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, max with the
Man,
rose
this nigga
gold.
team all 90 something.
Thank you,
God,
Coach.
dang.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock
G
Stadium
Money.
in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Oh,
as their
fucking
guys get
rain.
set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. His first carry, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I got to stream up, bro.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here on 3rd down.
Oh, fuck.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
Oh, shit. See, this is what I'm talking about.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout.
Shit.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Put this triangle. You said triangle and
so
L1?
3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oh, I know he's going outside.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
About the last game. Yeah.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
My game?
Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. the toss play. This is great. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on,
And
man.
incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I need some cigarettes.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week
Catch
in
the
practice, getting
fucking
ready
ball,
for this one.
man.
Take
Catch
the
the
big
fucking
shot
ball.
right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
That nigga hit my kicker.
Taken from just
motherfucker.
outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this.
What
so just
league?
think
Hold
about
on.
what it would be like
till I put
to be
my
up
name.
on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Still going. They can't stop him. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in
I
the
ain't got
game,
no
but this
cigarettes,
guy's setting the
man.
tone early, running through all
Pot, I
types
need
of
some
tackles
cigarettes.
and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Darnold on 1st down.
Oh, my God. How the
And
fuck
he's
is he
caught
wide open
right at the
over
10-yard
there?
line. Touchdown,
quit.
Indianapolis.
I got a blue screen, bro.
Dante Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
You know I ain't going out like that. I'm playing
Parkey
the run.
adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Pop, cigarette.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
You got any
This
cigarette?
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Can't find my glasses.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, come on!
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll start on the ground with Hines. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
What lead, bro?
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10.
What you need over there?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, man, Miller get hurt? How the fuck did he get hurt?
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I ain't even fucking scout.
To throw on second down is Darnold. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
I got Alexander. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I got Alexander, the great. I got 96. I got 96 speed, you see. He's 6'1".
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Let me get my ass whooped real quick. Come on, we need to turn over. We know where he's going.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Oh, come on.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense.
Look at McCarty.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Darnold. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Darnold. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
Look at McCarty. He got 96 speed, 99 acceleration.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's
Sorry,
another
now
first
I'm
and
exaggerating on the acceleration, but nah, but he's fast as shit, and he like 21.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain. I
got safeties, cornerback. I got Alexander as motherfucking.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Oh, come on, man.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
That's some bullshit, man. I didn't get hit.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get
I'm gonna get my ass
zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great.
I got a pause. I ain't got no. Hey, now you just rubbing it in. Now you just rubbing it in.
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
I don't sell shit till I get all this, man.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I got a 9-6
and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. He'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
You can't do that.
Three scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, like what, 21?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On
What that
1st
mean?
and 10, Darnold. He's going to air one out.
Oh, my
And this is caught inside the 5.
God damn it.
They give him a gain of 37. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You're
great
a
effort
32,
there.
you said.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point.
You see me get my ass with no sympathy.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Shit, I probably got a number 5 pick.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
What'd you say, Pop?
So now here come the Dolphins.
With a bed, I'm getting my ass
whipped,
whooped, man.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Over.
On the give, this is Drake. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now it's Hines. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31.